Hello. So thank you for being part of this wonderful video. My name still remain Oladele. I would like to walk you through the particular topic I'll be discussing today, which is how to overcome three popular fears. I'm going to be talking about how to overcome the three popular fears, and without wasting much of your time, I would like I would like to go into the video properly. But if you are watching my video series for the first time, I will advise you to click the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that whenever we create a new video like this, you can be able to get updates and keep following our videos online. So thank you for being part of this. So today I would like to quickly go over how to overcome three popular fears. First of all, we need to look into what is fear. How does it happen to us? What are the kind of feeling we normally have when we are afraid of something, or we are just feeling that we just have to uh, stop doing something, or we will not be able to take a particular action as a result of fear. So we need to quickly understand what it means to be afraid or unafraid. So let's quickly go over it. What is fear? It is an unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. Now, if you take a look at this, you see that fear is something that is emotional most time. So it is emotional most time, and there are different kind of fears that we normally develop within our hearts or in our mind, and some of them are real while some are not real. Yeah, that's why I say we have real fear and unreal fear. Some are real while some are unreal. Just like you want to go for an interview, and all of a sudden you begin to be afraid if you're going to get the job or you're not going to get the job, or if you'll be able to pass the interview or you will not be able to pass the interview. You know, sometimes most of these fear come up as a result of, maybe can I say, because we lack some level of positivity before. So if you are a student of positive thinking, so this most of this fear will surely be reduced to a barest minimum, and because we think, we allow our imagination to run our life, and also to change the way we act. Most time, instead of acting, we begin to react, and that is why we, most people normally allow fear to overcome their life instead of them to overcome fear. And that's why they say it is an emotion, and most time it is not a pleasant emotion. It is unpleasant emotion caused by threat of danger. And if you underline the word threat of danger, so it doesn't really mean that it is a real danger. Most time it is not real. It is not a real danger. It's a danger that you think is going to happen, or something that you perceive, or something that you just imagine that there's going to be a danger, or there's going to be something that is not going to there's going to be an unpleasant things that will happen to you in life. It could be in form of pain, harm, failure, or loss of money, or loss of business, or loss of love, or so many other fear. So if you don't try to caution your emotion and hijack your emotion from all this negativity, you can be striked. You can be struck with fear, and if care is not taken, it will really affect your life. So that is why we normally say fear. There are two types of fear. We have a real fear and unreal fear. So not until you are able to get yourself, compose yourself, and understand that sometimes most of these fear, they are unreal. They are something that you imagine. So from threat of danger, pain, or harm. So it is a threat. It's not something that has happened. It's something that you imagine is going to happen. So let's quickly proceed. And the next one I'm going to talk about today is three popular fear that you need to avoid. Number one is fear of failure. The number two is fear of poverty. While the third one is fear of loss of money. Fear of loss of money. So this type of fear is, and another one, okay, the third one is fear of loss of money. So here, a lot of people supposed to have gone very far from where they are right now, but because they are afraid of failing, they don't want to fail. That is why they could not be able to take some positive actions, could not be able to make some choices, and you want to move forward in life. So there are some choices that you need to make. So the moment you are afraid of making some choices that will take you from where you are to where you are going, definitely nothing happens, nothing works. You just discover that you are where you are 5, 10 years ago, and you are not moving forward. And another one. So that's why you just need to face the fear. You need to kill the fear. You need to face, you need to kill the excuses and go over to what you're supposed to do, because it is doing it that will give you result. If you don't do it, it will not give you any result. And another one is fear of poverty. So I talked about it before. A lot of people, they don't know that the gap. In fact, I recently said it in my Facebook page that the gap between the rich and the poor is that the poor people, they are afraid of taking certain action that will help them move to the next level. While the rich, they have been able to overcome their fear and they are ready. In fact, even if you take a look at business or entrepreneur, you see that a lot of people, they are afraid of getting loan. While the rich people, they use loan to build their empire. They use loan to buy income generating assets, to expand their businesses, and they become rich on a daily basis. While the poor people is always afraid. I'm afraid of taking loan. What if I could not be able to pay back? What if the business fail? All those negativities that will not allow you to move forward in life. And that is why some people will just remain poor. They will keep finding themselves in abject poverty because of that fear, the fear of poverty. And that is fear of losing money. So this mostly happens when you are trying to invest or to start a new business. So maybe they ask you to put money in a particular business, and because of the fear, you will not even want to find out how it works. What are the things that you are going to do to ensure that you don't fail? The moment the failure, or maybe the fear of failure, or the fear of poverty, or the fear of loss of money, or any form of fear strike you, what it does that it quickly shut down the brain. Instead of you to think of how can I do this, the next thing you will think of is no, I can't do it. It's not going to work. That is what you are going to be saying instead of looking into it critically, objectively, and to find out if this thing they are introducing to you, if it is genuine, if it is going to be profitable, if it is going to be a fantastic business offer. The fear will not allow you to do all those things. Instead, it will shut down your brain and it will not help you to think further. And that is why a lot of people have lost a lot of business opportunities. They have lost a lot of fantastic business offers or contracts, so many things like that, because they allow their fear to determine what to do and what not to do. So in fact, let me quickly digress. You can see a lot of people, some people they fear this particular animal. Some people fear rats. Yes, some people when they see rats, maybe in their anywhere, maybe in their neighborhood or wherever, or in their residence, they run back. They cannot withstand to even confront the rat, not to talk of killing the rat. They really fear the rat. Some people, their fear is that they have the fear for snake. The same thing. I also fear snake a lot. Yes. So everybody has a fear. It depends on how you manage the fear. So why some people their own fear is climbing the hill or climbing the mountain, those things, those are. And I also have the same fear too. Yes. Because my fear will be, what if I fall down all of a sudden? That is my fear. So that's why I say it's good to have the fear, but don't allow your fear to take over your life. Don't allow your fear to dictate how you live your life. So you can see different things. A lot of people, some people they fear river, ocean. A lot of people, there are different kind of fears that people normally have. So it depends on the one you have. But try to see how you can manage and overcome that fear. Yes, it's good to have fear because it's part of our life. But the way you manage, the way you overcome your fear, especially when it's come to making some very powerful decisions that will really affect your life. So you need to be very careful and to ensure you don't allow the fear to make you lose a lot of fantastic opportunities. So let's quickly go back to our presentation. You can see I said let's quickly move on. You can see these are the other fear many people normally have. There are many other fear that interfere with our happiness. Yes. What does fear does? It affect our happiness. Yes. Affect our happiness. Because the moment the fear strike you, it will take away the happiness and it will now instill in your mind some level of harm, pain, and your mind will, will quickly become in a disorder state. So that is why you don't want to allow the fear to run your life, to run your affairs. So people fear the loss of love. Yes, people fear the loss of their jobs and their financial security. But whenever there is an economic crisis, there is an impending economy, or there's a particular disaster, or the economy or the company you are working with is not going on, there's something that has to do that can affect the company. Definitely, most of the workers they begin to have that fear. What if they are being laid off? So people fear embarrassment or ridicule. Yeah, a lot of people we really value significance. So we don't want anybody to embarrass us or to ridicule us. And most of these things, whenever you get to a place or an occasion, you always like to be very careful so that nobody embarrass you or ridicule you. People fear rejection. Yes, this happens in selling. The reason why a lot of sales people are not making it is because they don't want to approach people that will reject them. So they don't want to be rejected. The people fear criticism. They don't want to be criticized. So they don't want to be rejected and they fear rejection so much in such a way that they avoid approaching some potential customers or clients. So and which might be affecting their progress in that line of job or whatever businesses they are doing. So people fear the loss of respect or esteem of other people. These and many other fears hold us back throughout life. Yes. So fear does not have anything to offer you. It will only come to hold you back. It will only come and bring pain, harm, and it will affect you to move forward in life. So the earlier you learn to overcome the fear, the better, because it has nothing to offer you. So so right now, let's quickly look at the techniques to overcome the fears. Don't let fear paralyze your action. Yes, you shouldn't let the fear to paralyze your action. What I mean by this is that most times you want to take a particular action. It could be in your business, in your family, in your marriage, or in anything you are doing. But because of the fear of what because of what the fear of what is going to happen, something that has not happened, you begin to imagine. So it's once you develop the fear in your mind towards any particular action you wanted to take, what happens that that fear will quickly paralyze the action, and it will tell you that no, don't go and invest that money because you will lose the money. Don't go and look for that job because you will not get it. Don't go and woo that girl because she will not accept. Don't try this, don't try that, because of the fear of failure, the fear of losing money, and the fear of poverty. So all this fear altogether has nothing to offer you but just to paralyze your action, because you wanted to take a specific good action that will bring you positive result, but the fear will be telling you, and it will want the fear will want to dissuade you so that you will not take the action, and never allow fear to shut down your brain. Yeah, don't. I've said it before. The moment you develop fear in your mind on anything you wanted to do, what it does is that it will shut down your brain. It will tell you don't go and do it. Don't try it. Hmm? And from there, instead of you to think positively, instead of you to think of, okay, what to do, how can I go about it, or maybe they introduce you to something new, instead of you to think about, okay, let me figure out if it is genuine or not, you begin to nurse fear, and from there, there's nothing you can achieve, allowing the fear to overtake the positive action, something that you're supposed to do, something that you're supposed to try. The next one is quickly visualize yourself as fearless. Yes, though it is not easy, but it is achievable, it is attainable. Instead of you to let the fear run your life, instead of you to let the fear take over a wonderful opportunity away from you, instead of you to let the fear make you lose a very fantastic opportunity, what you should do is that you should visualize yourself as fearless. Anything you want to do in life, any action you want to take, or any decision you want to take, don't allow the fear to dictate what you should do. Instead, visualize yourself as fearless, as unafraid. Even if the fear at the beginning of that action, or at the beginning of making that decision, if the fear strike you, quickly visualize yourself as unafraid. Yes, visualize as unafraid. No, I'm not going to be afraid of this. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it and see what will happen. So maintain that certainty and never allow the fear to weigh you down and to make you unstuck. Another one I'm going to is practice as if. Yes, even if you're afraid of doing something, something really worthwhile, something that you know that is going to give you positive result, something that you know that at the end of the day, once if you do it or you try it or you go for it, it's going to be fruitful. And the fear is really striking hard, trying to confuse you, try to distract you, and try to plant some level of fear, a threat of fear or harm in your mind that you should not go for it, you should not do it, you should not try it. What all you need to do to kill that fear at the moment so that you can be able to go for what you want is to practice as if you are not afraid, and to practice as if you are going to achieve the thing that you wanted to do. Yes, practice as if you are not even afraid, and before you know, it will motivate you to take action towards what you wanted to do. And another is control your fear with immediate effect. Yes, the moment you see yourself at the point when you wanted to take a particular action and you discover that the fear is really striking you, the fear is, you have noticed some level of threats of the fear, and you begin to be afraid, and you notice some level of symptoms of fear, that project what has not happened, that begin to project some threat of fear, harm, pain, losses to you. Quickly control the fear and let your positive thinking overcome the threat of the fear. and take action immediately. And that is how you overcome it at that moment. Because once you change what is going on within your mind, everything changes for you. The next one is to move toward the fear. Yes, assuming you want to embark on a particular journey and something is telling you that what if you have an accident? What if what you are going for is not don't what if what you are going for is not going will not don't actually going to work for you? What if you are just going there to waste your time? What if not those what if the moment you notice that you wanted to do something reasonable, something good for your life, wanted to take a particular action, wanted to make some kind of good decision, either in your business, in your marriage, or in your affair, and you notice that the fear wanted to stop you, all you need to do is to move toward that fear, because what you want is in the underside of fear. Yeah, what you want is always in the underside of fear. The fear will be giving you the negative picture of what will happen. Why you as a person, there is also another mind that you have, huh, that can control the fear and turn the fear upside down to what you want. So you should use that side of it, move toward the fear, and keep doing what the fear says you should not do, and so that you can be able to overcome the fear and achieve the result. Next is to deal with your fear. Yeah, you need to deal with your fear. It is very, very important to deal with the fear, because if you don't deal with the fear will deal with you. Yes, you need to deal with the fear directly. You overcome it directly. And in this scenario, if you want to deal with the fear, don't let your fear tells you to postpone the action that you wanted to take. Don't allow the fear to make you suspend what you're supposed to do right now. Don't let the fear instill the bad attitude of procrastination in your mind, because the moment you allow that to happen, definitely you are not going to do what you're supposed to do. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do right now, you will regret it tomorrow. Yes, because whatever we have done yesterday is the result of what we are getting today. So if you want your tomorrow to be good, definitely you have to prepare today. You have to do the needful right now. You have to do the needful. You have to take the right steps. You have to make the right choice. You have to do the right thing, and don't procrastinate. Go for it and never allow the fear to distract you, and never allow the fear to project some form of threats. Don't allow the fear to distract you, and never allow the fear to confuse you, because what the fear is telling you is not real, it's unreal. Yes, it's unreal. Hmm? The where there are certain circumstances or occasion that you can have the fear. Yes, if all of a sudden some gang of armed robber just dabble into your house and they begin to point guns to you, that one is normal. Yes, that one is normal. It's possible that when you see something that is unexpected, it's likely there is a 100% chance that you begin to develop fear. But if it is not on that case, you want to take a particular action, and an action that will transform your life, an action that will move you closer to your dream, and something that you have not seen is manifesting, is projecting, and is forecasting something bad. No, point all right, that is fear, and that is the biggest enemy that you need to conquer. All right, thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed for this YouTube channel, please do click the red button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and so that whenever we create a new video, you can get it. Thank you. Bye for now.